Hi everyone. I finished up there's some threads. Some sweet peas that I got from Sheila Gingerich's Gingerich video. Sorry, I do have speaking issues. Anyway, I followed along and I made a few different ones using that as inspiration. So I have the red, the black, the blue, and the pink. So I will go through these. This is one of the earlier ones I made, and it's got the stamp. A lot of the stamping in here is through Lorna Taylor. She makes stamps. She's here in Canada, and I got some really nice stamps from her, and I'm sure I'm going to be using them a lot. And I did this little one in the sort of the peachy pinky colors, and made a couple of little pockets and a couple of little tags to go in them. And this is just some this particular one that has that's tissue paper. I really love that. That's Lorna's stamp there. That's part of it there too. And so, yeah, this one's got the peaches and the pink and very soft, pretty colors. I did some embossing in here as well. And some of this is very vintage lace, very old vintage lace. There's a little pin that was in one of the lace bundles I got, so I put that in there. I thought it worked perfectly in there. It's so delicate. I really love how these delicate stamps come out when you emboss them. They're really, really pretty. Am I nice and close, people? I know. They're tiny, so I need to get closer. And then that little piece up there, I just think that's adorable. That's from Sheila's Trims. And I made a little pocket there in the corner. And this is from Georgianne Miller, who's in Damsels and Lace. And that's one of her clusters that she made. And I attached a couple of Sheila's dangles to it. So, yeah, I really love the way these turned out with the, and I put a couple of little Tim Holtz die cuts there, a paper clip, attach something to there, a little flower, and a lace flip, and a little butterfly there. That was just a cutout from paper that I put on there. And that's from a napkin I have. I believe this napkin is Ninnies napkin, that one. I got some recent ones from her that I know are definitely hers, but I think that one was as well. And then see another little pocket with some little things in it, and another little pocket in there. I put a few pockets in this one. Some Sheila's beautiful trim, and that stamp is also from Lorna Taylor. Another little paper clip there. And then I did some embossed paper, and then the gold leaf, and then there's a little tiny tag in there. Oops, came here. My hands are rough, so the fabric is sticking to them. And there's the back, and then there's another piece of vintage lace. And then the blue one is a little different. I got the blue sari silk there, and these napkins are definitely from Ninnies napkins, and they worked perfectly. They're so beautiful. And we have some vintage accounting books. I always forget that. I don't know why. There, and some vintage, this is really old paper. This is from the 1880s, and that's not much different in age. So that's another Ninnies napkin. And then that's another napkin I had. And I did some die cuts of my own and put them in here. And this one, I colored it a little differently than how Sheila does it in her videos. I kind of did almost a gel plate type idea in that I spread the paints on some wax paper, and then I kind of rubbed the paper into it, and it gave really neat kind of swirly kind of stuff going on there, which I really liked. That's how I did that. This is actually a little pocket here. I'll probably put a little card in there. And then these are some dangles that I made myself. I'm not anywhere as good as Sheila, but I think they pass pretty good and they look pretty. Then, yeah, that's Ninnies napkin. Love those bees. And I make my own texture paste, so sometimes I get cracking. If, depending on the glue. If you use Mod Podge, you'll get more cracking. If you use the regular white school glue, you don't get the cracking so much. But Mod Podge, you get a bit more cracking. I think it's just, you know, it's so moist it dries easier. That's from Ninnies napkins. And then the little gold bits in here. Beautiful napkins. A little lace. And then this is from some, I believe that's from tissue paper. That's not from Ninnies. Don't want to make this video too long. And I really love this piece. This nice little big floppy thing here. And then some velvet. That's from Sheila. And then a postcard there. And then some lace trim. I put as a flip. And what I do like it, and then there's some more other trim I had. What I do like about these little guys too is because they are on a ring like this, you can actually move the pages around and put them wherever you want. There's some more lace on the back, and move it around. Or if you want to take out the page and work on it, I wanted to make sure there's space in here for somebody to put their own work on, their own stuff in there as well. And then here's the black and gold. Black and gold is one of my favorite colors combinations. So this one I really enjoyed making, and it was like, this was white paper that I made look black. Probably could have used black cardstock, probably would have saved me a lot of time, but the black cardstock I had just wasn't quite as thick as this one. So, and there's the embossed paper again, and that's from Sheila. And then this is some fabric I got from my friend Frances. So still, yeah, and this the gold embossing. It just came out so beautiful with those. That's from one of Lorna's stamps. And then some of the vintage paper again. And then I used some of the Tim Holtz paper in it as well. And here's a pocket, and I stuck a little piece in there. And then I just added some little gold die cuts here and there. And there's a feather. I thought I'd just put that in with it. Let's put it down. But I love the black and gold combination. And then here I put an old button with some lace up in the corner. Well, still lots of place to make this your own. And I put gold all around the edges of here too. A lot of gold on my hands making these. Another little lace piece. And then a little spot there. That trim. So this is just like a little belly band in here. So you could put something underneath that. And I did sew along the top and the bottom just to give it extra secure. There. Bit of black lace. And the I have black the black paste I make myself as well. You use black paint instead of using like a white to get the white paste. And I like the way that it gives the texture and that around there. And there's the two little dangles that I made to go with it on a little pin. And then some more lace here. Oops, I got the pin stuck through it. I'm going to have to take that off. But that is a bit of lace on there. And then I put the crow on the back because it just reminded me a bit of Poe having that. And there's the feather that goes with that. And then the other, one of my two other favorite color combinations is red and gold. So we got this one, which was fun to work with and make the white paper, again, making white paper a dark color. So lots of coats there, and that method I used for putting the paint on, that's what it does. It really does leave some really interesting pieces, and I used red embossing paste on this one. I made a batch of red. So there's lots and lots. I'll try to put the link below of the recipe that I use, but there are quite a few recipes out there in different ways you can do it. I use baby powder. Some people use baking soda. So there's lots of different things. And the gold that comes out through the embossing, the heat embossing that I did is really cool. And that's some more of the Tim Holtz collage paper. And there's a cute little pocket there. I haven't stuck anything in yet. And then there's the 2 little dangles I made for this one. And then some of the more vintage paper, 1880s. There, that's German. And then this one, I believe, is Zen. There's 2 stamps in here like this. One's Zen and one's Love. And then I did a partial stamping with my my script stamp. And that's what I got. I thought that was kind of cool. It's neat how the embossing picks up even these fine little details. I mean, I hope you can see that with the light. That's so cool. Yeah, that's the way that the ink goes on that way. I like the effect. More butterfly. And then another piece of gold trim. Another little pocket here. These are from Sheila. And that's from the Ninnies napkins as well. See, and that one I believe is Love. I had to use Google Translate on my phone to remember what they were. I couldn't remember what they were. I ordered them so long ago. I ordered them from a stamp company in BC, in British Canada. I really do love supporting small businesses. And I couldn't have my business without the other small businesses around me where I get my supplies and stuff. You know, my unique stuff. I mean, yes, there are things that I get from Amazon, but my really unique special items like trims and that, they come from a person. So I really like helping those small businesses. Yeah, I love the way I'm just finally figuring out how to emboss properly. So, and I couldn't use you're supposed to cover it in a powder, clean it, but I tried that on the black one, and all it did was leave like a light layer of, I guess it's baking soda or something, or some sort of baking powder, and it leaves a layer on top, and it does not really just wipe off or anything. So I learned my lesson that I couldn't do that with these ones. So the gold does get kind of spread out. And this one, again, I went around a lot of the edges with some gold just here and there. There's another one from Sheila. That's a little one there. Rose. And then this piece, I believe I got from Sheila as well. So pretty. And then that is a piece of lace that I got from Francis. And that is the red. So all these will be going up for sale. I'm looking at $50 each Canadian for them. I'm not going to list them right away on my Etsy, but so if you are interested, please contact me and we can make arrangements to get it to you. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm still working on getting up to 500 people. I know I don't post near as enough. I have a very small area, and it's been very, very full with all the projects I have going on. I finally got the door for to finish the Sherlock cabinet, so I'm hoping that I can get that done. I'm trying to get some work done and get everything done. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. Subscribe, like, share. I really appreciate it all. Thank you. Have a good day.